Hi, I'm Ann Smith, and I'm teaching a Karma course this summer. And they asked me to tell a little bit about my background and about the course. So I received my PhD from UNC Chapel Hill, and it was a fairly typical U.S. doctoral program in that I got a lot of quantitative training, but the questions that I was interested in led me to more exploratory and field methods. And so I've mostly been involved in qualitative research or exploratory research most of my career. I initially started out using highlighters in terms of when I was getting into data analysis and analyzing my textual data. But over the years, I've become a convert to computer-assisted qualitative data analysis software, or CAQDAS, and I use it extensively. And I think part of the reason I wanted to create this course is to share some of the things that I've learned in terms of interrogating textual data. So again, I really enjoy coding data. I don't know if I'm the only person that will admit that, but I enjoy coding data and looking at the emerging and identifying the emerging story. So I've been at 15 years at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, in beautiful state of Tennessee. I'm the department chair now, so I don't get to code data as much as I would like to. But I've been very involved in Karma. I think it's a great organization. I've taught 2 Karma courses and a Karma talk, and I can't say enough great things about this. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the course. It's continued to get refined every year I teach it. And I think if you think about content analysis, it's a pretty broad category. So we're going to be looking at content analysis along a continuum, starting over here using dictionaries to interrogate textual data, and then talking about how you create dictionary, building on some of Jeremy Short's work, his organizational research methods about this, and I'm working with a former student from Tulane on this as well. Then moving along this continuum, we'll be talking about something called template analysis. It's a very well-known term and approach to analyzing data in England and in Europe, but it's basically starting with some categories that emerge from your research question, and you have some codes as well, but refining and adding and modifying the codes as you get into the actual coding process. Moving even further along the continuum, I'm going to expose you, and we'll be doing exercises all along the way. And this will be the last piece of this before we start analyzing photographs is something called collocation analysis. It comes out of work by Bob Gebhardt and previous people to him, but it's looking at keywords and the words around some keywords. And so we'll be doing some keywording context and showing you some tricks with the software to speed up your coding and addressing a lot of different ways to interrogate your textual data. At the end, we will talk a little bit about and do some exercises with photographic analysis, and be looking at both the manifest and latent content inside of photographs and talking about when you might want to use photographs in the field. The one question I get before the course by students is, should I go out and buy software? And my answer to you is, please don't. First of all, ask your university if they support, meaning it's free, some of this CAQDAS software. Do they support NVivo or Atlas TI? My university supports those 2 programs, as well as one called QDA Minor by Provalis Research. I like QDA Minor. I can show an undergraduate student who's working on his thesis or her thesis how to analyze their textual data within about an hour and a half. It's just like using the highlighters that I used to use when I coded manually. So don't go run out and buy software. See what your university supports. See if you can get a free version, a 2-week free version of QDA Minor, and then also you can think about looking at a new package, and I'm learning about this right now, but it's called Deduce, and you pay by the month. It's DEDOOSE. It's an interesting package. I prefer QDA Minor. My big point is don't learn more than one CAQDAS software in your career. I think that some of them have certain functionalities that might be a little bit different, but overall they're very, very similar. So find one that works for you. So that's a little bit about me and about the course. I'm looking forward to delving into data analysis with you. There'll be a lot of exercises, and I look forward to getting to know you. Thanks very much.